What's up guys, shadowbloke here, and today is the beginning of my fists only run of Fallout 3. And when I say fists only, I mean fists only. Like, no unarmed weaponry, no power fists, no brass knuckles, no anything, really. I'm only going to be using my fists to beat enemies to death. And the reason why I figured I'd do that is because I know you probably saw just there that I'm keeping the difficulty at normal, but hear me out here. I figured if I play this game on very hard, then I'm probably going to take a stealthy approach to it. And the game is going to get to a point where once my sneak skill gets high enough, then enemy encounters are going to be really easy because they just can't see me. And one of the other suggestions I had for doing like a challenge run on this was if I die, then it's permadeath, so I have to start back from the beginning of the game. And again, if I did that, I'd probably just be taking a stealthy approach to it. And again, as I said, that would get to a point where the game just got really easy. Whereas, if I'm only punching enemies to death, even if it's on normal difficulty, it's going to be a constant challenge because, as I've tried to do in Skyrim and Dark Souls, only using your fists to beat enemies is not very easy, even if you are just keeping the game at its standard difficulty, although standard difficulty on Dark Souls isn't exactly a cakewalk either. So, let me think about this. A bit of background, I think, whilst this is going on, as to why I'm doing this. Obviously, with the release of Fallout 4, I thought, oh finally, something that's gonna be better than Fallout New Vegas, I hope, because I know there's going to be some people out there who will defend Fallout New Vegas, but I personally didn't really like it, and whilst I can't quite put my finger on it, I don't know, I didn't quite get the same feel from it as I did from this, and obviously this is more closely related to Fallout 4, so I figured, why don't I just play this instead, because I just prefer it as a game, I think, and I figured that maybe by the time I've beaten this, Fallout 4 could be out, so it will lead on nicely to it. And I'm not sure whether I'm just going to be doing like quests in the main storyline, or if I'm just going to keep all the quests I'm doing in. I'll have to think about it. But if any of you guys do want to see like the whole thing, side quests and main story and all, then
when our ancestors first discovered,
did I leave the subtitles on?
And bone.
I swear I did.
Blood has been spilled in the name of.
But anyway, if you haven't seen this intro and you want to, then like feel free to look it up because I'm probably just gonna keep talking through this. But I thought I did put subtitles on anyway. I'll have to double check. But
conflict.
I lost my train of thought. Yes, Fallout 4. So I think that once it comes out, it will lead on nicely from this anyway. And whilst I haven't played Fallout 3 for several years, this isn't going to be a blind run because, as I said, I've played this before, whereas Fallout 4 is going to be a blind run because it's not out yet, obviously, so I can't know what the game's going to be like other than the stuff that I saw at E3. And speaking of which, all the mods that you can do for your weapons and stuff is enormous. It's like, what did they say, like 500, 700 mods on your weapons? Or something like that? And that includes like melee stuff as well. Like that bladed aluminium bat that they showed off, that's mine. Just a steel baseball bat with buzzsaws on it. That is definitely my sort of style. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of something to fill this up really. I think just for this starting episode is going to be just building my character, I think. I'm going to do everything in the vault and get out, and that's going to make up probably the entirety of this first episode. So if you do want to see, like, once I actually get out into the wasteland, then just, I don't know. By the time this gets out, you'll probably have to wait until next week before I do it, but it'll be there anyway. Besides, I've got to make my character first, although I haven't really thought as to what I'm going to name him as such, or even what he's going to look like, but obviously I can edit all of that out, and then you'll be able to see the finished product. Anyway, now my character is being born. Casual. At least the graphics in this aren't terrible, like Oblivion. Right, I'm pretty sure I'm a boy.
It's a boy.
Although some people will tell me otherwise.
He's got a son, Catherine. A beautiful, healthy baby boy.
At least I got the subtitles on for all the other stuff anyway.
Oh, James. We did it. A son.
And that's one thing I really like, is that Liam Neeson is your dad. I mean, who wouldn't want that? Because then at least, you know, if anything happens to you, then he's going to kill anyone who hurts you.
I'm your daddy, little
What with, like, Taken and all that. Although, they're really starting to push the envelope, I think, with Taken. Like, 3 films? What can you really expand on from it? Okay, right. What am I going to name my character? Harold Punchparty. I think that's an appropriate name for someone who's only going to be using his fists to solve his problems.
You think? Fits you perfectly. Looks
Yes.
like they've finished the
Yes,
gene
it does.
production. Let's
All right,
see what
then.
it'll look like when you're all grown.
Time to see what I can do here. I'm not a very, like, I don't really tend to go very in-depth when I'm making my character, but I'll see what I can do. Not exactly the prettiest looking character, I know, but you can either really make a semi-accurate representation of yourself in one of these things, or just the ugliest person to have ever walked this earth. And I knew what kind of facial hair I was going to go with the mustache, but I also went with the beard combo as well, because I made his chin so massive that I don't know if you can see, my chin is clipping through my beard. And I also gave him steel hair colour. Steel. Like his conviction to punch people in the face.
You're going to look a lot like your dad.
I sure as hell hope not.
Oh. Oh. Very strapping.
It's a big world out there, son. Full of all sorts of people. What about you? What kind of person are you going to be? You're just...
What kind of person am I going to be?
James.
Someone who's very hands-on, who takes life by the throat and punches it in the face.
1,000. 2, 1,000. Come on. Hang on, Catherine. Hang on.
God, I can't imagine what he's going to look like once I actually get to see him. Like when you get to the whole part where your character actually looks proper. But I suppose we've all got to start somewhere with these little baby steps. Alright, so what stats is Harold Punchparty going to have? Obviously, I'm going to need massive strength to punch people in the face. Perception, I'll think about that later. I'm going to need endurance for health purposes, because obviously if I'm going to be running towards enemies that are going to be shooting at me, then I will need a lot of health so I can withstand their bullets. Agility, I guess I'll keep that as it is for speed purposes, because then that will help me get closer to the enemies quicker. I'll have to think about this. I figured since I'm not really going to be talking to anyone, and perception, as far as I can tell, only really influences the ability to see enemies on the map, I figured I'd go for maximum speed, maximum health, and maximum punching power. That sounds like a very specialised character to me. And I know that agility also influences the amount of points that you get in VATS, but I'm not really a person who uses VATS, because I prefer the more sort of traditional style of shooting people, in which you actually use your own, like, aiming ability to hit them. And sure, VATS can be good for, like, if you want to hit enemies in a specific part, but I'm not really going to be using VATS, because you don't really need to if you're just using melee stuff, but I figured if it makes you faster, then I'll give it a go. Okay, so now it's Harold's 10th birthday, and I also noticed that I'm pretty sure that James doesn't really look like that normally. I think depending on what you choose your character to look like, it affects what he looks like as well, so he looks really stupid.
Young man.
I also had a little quick read in the game manual whilst all the loading screens and stuff were going on, and I don't think agility actually does affect how quickly you move. As far as I'm aware, or from what it said anyway, it only affects your ability with, like, certain skills and how many points you have in VATS. So I'll have to fix that once I get to the end of the vault. Maybe put my points back into luck Not really sure what kind of disposition I want to go with towards Harold. Like, if I want to go with good, neutral, or evil. I guess whichever option leads to punching more people in the face. Good God, this kid is ugly. Give you my sweet roll, you say? How about you have one of the sickest burns?
Don't you talk about my mom, you little punk. You're gonna be...
Yes. Wait, hold on. I've forgotten what the buttons are. I don't even think I can do anything.
Leave him.
Oh.
I wish we didn't have to invite him, but there just aren't that many children.
Yeah,
your age.
I can see what you mean. Kids' parties really are just, well, they're the worst. And I can really see that now that I'm older. Alright, time to go and get this BB gun from Jonas. Oh, whoops, did I say that? Spoilers. But really, it's your own fault. This game's like 4 years old now. No, not 4 years old. It's more like 6. I don't even know. It's old anyway. Time to learn how to shoot guns, I guess. Because it's not like I'm going to be doing it at any other point in this game.
Careful, it's a rad roach.
Oh shit, it's a rad roach.
Just
Do I have to use my BB gun?
you'll be fine.
This approach does not satisfy me. I was born to punch things in the face.
Alright, time to go and do this test then, which I guess is going to determine what skills I'm going to end up with later in the game. But not before I take this. Because, whilst I don't really think I'll be using medicine, it'd be nice to take it. Oh my god. He's so ugly. Leave her alone, or you'll answer to my fist.
Keep talking like that, boy. And
Right, oh yes, come on, let's do it.
you've got to be kidding me. Come on, tunnel snakes.
No way, bro, I'm gonna take you down.
Alone.
You're mine.
This isn't solving anything.
Give him another. I got another.
Yes, it is. Shut up, Amata. The men are solving their arguments with their fists.
Hi, Stanley. Sorry.
Please.
Oh yes, I forgot there's a block button in this. Okay. I seem to be taking these guys down pretty handily. I think, anyway.
It's the lights, I think. They hurt my eyes.
Oh god, I hope I can knock them all out. That'd be so funny.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I'm assuming Butch is going to have the most health. What?
Isn't worth our
yes, I
time.
think I'd like
What happened? Oh, I beat one of them up.
Okay. You're not worth our time anyway. Come on.
Yeah, that's right. You get out of here.
Let's go.
Maybe you should think twice before messing with Harold Punchparty. Plus, I think I actually gained karma from doing that. So maybe violence does solve some things. Now then, I've got to think about these responses and see what kind of answer would Harold Punchparty give. No, I wouldn't really use a pipe. Yeah, up yours too, buddy. Now, I wouldn't really amputate this infected foot, because that would require me using weapons.
And weapons are for the weak.
I guess whatever's going to give me the unarmed skill. Probably restrain him. Sure, why not? A young boy lost in the vault. He's stolen something, but he's also frightened. I confiscate the stolen property by punching him in the face.
Question.
I don't really think I'd pick any of these positions if there was a baseball team. I wish I had a soccer team, or, well, it's not really that, is it? It's a footy team, playing for Tunnel Snakes FC. Now then, I'm not going to use a pistol to kill this guy, and I'm certainly not going to ask for a minigun. I guess I will just offer my most prized possession, because I would rather do that than disgrace myself with using a weapon. I think we can immediately rule out using a cherry bomb or a laser pistol to get this guy out of his quarters. I don't really want to walk away, so I guess I'll just use a bobby pin, I suppose.
Oh no. You've been exposed to radiation, and a mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment?
Leave it there. An extra fist to punch people in the face. I'm not going to steal this guy's comic book at gunpoint, because obviously, well, you know why. I guess I'll just sneak in, I guess. If this thing leads me to getting sneak as one of my tagged skills, then that could be useful.
When no one is looking.
It will at least help me to avoid, like, direct conflict all the time. I will loosen the bolts on some pipes with my knuckles.
Question 10.
I would say this question seems a bit one-sided, but it makes me think of those tests that you get in which there is always one question in which the answer can never be wrong, so that way everyone wins. Although, really, it feels like nobody wins. Alright then. Well, at least it got one thing right with unarmed. Let's see. Probably not going to go with barter or science. Well, I could leave that out. Sneak is a possibility. Let me think about this. I guess I'll go with medicine just to keep myself topped up on health, as I think I'm going to need it. Repair to keep all my armor and stuff topped up on durability as well, because I'm not going to be using any caps on weapons or ammo or things like that, so I'm not going to need barter anytime soon. And of course, unarmed. Although I think I am going to have to change some of these things later on, like once I get to the end of this little section, because as I said, I'm going to change the stats down, because I thought agility just made you move faster as well, but it turns out it doesn't, but I'll get round to that when I do it. Well, it's nice of you to have stolen your father's pistol, now that everything's basically gone to shit, with Harold's dad leaving and all that, and now the vault's in a complete uproar, but I insist, you keep the pistol, because I sure as hell ain't going to use it. Alright, so now I guess you could call this the proper, well, not exactly proper game, but it's as close as we're going to get to it anyway, because of all the stuff that we need to get to later on. But I need to try and find my way out of the vault. I've still got my trusty fists, who I really should name. Although, as to what I should, I don't know. If I want to give them a joint name or just name them all separately. Now for... oh, hold on. No. You know what? I'm going to punch everything. I'm going to do it. Is that... oh, hold on. Wait a minute. I helped you out there. What are you doing this for? Why you got to be so rude? It's just no. No. I can't handle it.
You gotta help me! My mom's trapped in there with the rat roaches!
Fuck you. Alright, I suppose I'll help. But only because I get to punch rad roaches. Bring it. I'll take you all down. Wow, I forgot how not hard to beat these guys are. And I really should be taking their meat as well.
We did it! My mom's gonna be okay! Hey, I know...
oh, here we go. Now then, does this give me... no, not really. Nothing in terms of unarmed ability, because that's what I really want. Because what I really need, and I don't really think it matters whether... I don't need the stuff from my desk. It's all weapons and shit. I don't need those. All I need is my fists, which I have yet to name. But I'm really looking for armor that like gives me some boosts to the unarmed skill, because I'm not really that bothered with damage resistance. I mean, I've only got this stuff on the vault security gear because it's like there's nothing else really that can boost my unarmed. But once I find some, then I'll put that on. Oh, more rad roaches. You're lucky I was here to punch these guys to death, Officer Gomez. Do you have anything to say? Or are you just going to walk away? Fine then. Maybe next time I won't be so nice. I suppose I should search the dad's office to see if there's anything in here. I can't... it doesn't seem like I can open this desk. No, I'm pretty sure that... hang on, I'm in a clinic. Where are all the medical supplies at? Or did I miss them? I can't... are you telling me that a vault clinic has no box for medical supplies in it? Maybe I just can't see it. Nope. There is actually none. Well, this was a waste of time. Don't do it, man. You're gonna get shot. Oh god, no. You should have ran faster. Then you could run up to them and punch them in the face. I cannot wait until I get out of this vault, because these rad roaches really aren't putting up much of a challenge at all. Or it could just be the armor I'm wearing is giving me some pretty good damage resistance for the point that I'm at. And I'm going to keep this light on, I think, because as I've mentioned in some of my other videos, when I've got my capture card plugged in, the TV, like the way that I'm seeing it, actually gets darker. I know it's different when obviously the video is up, but it helps me to see anyway, even though for you guys it probably looks like I don't need it. But trust me, I do. Oh, hold on. Is that... yes, it is an enemy. Right, take out these rad roaches. Now it's just you and me. You think you could beat me? I'll punch you in the face. Surprise, surprise. Oh, there we go. I'm glad this game doesn't have like any sort of stamina bar, because then that means I can just power attack through these guys' blocks like pretty easily. Got to get a good combo in on these guys. Damn it. There we go. One more punch, I reckon. Oh, no, I missed. There we go.
Be reasonable, Amanda. Officer Mack may enjoy this.
Look out, sir, it's the docks.
Oh, shit.
Right there.
No, you don't. That's no way to treat a lady. I'll punch you in the face for it. And whilst I'm in this fight, I've come up with a possible name for my fists. I shall call the left fist Star and the right one Platinum. After Star Platinum from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Which, if you haven't seen it, you should watch it right now. Like, just stop watching this video and go and do it. Oh, shit. Do I kill the Overseer? Because I know I said I'm going to take the decisions that lead to punching more people in the face. You know what? Fuck it.
A regrettable. Think.
Yeah. I can't really give him all my weapons because I don't have any. Yeah, my father is no traitor. You're just a bitch.
There he is.
I'll punch you. I'll punch you in the dick. Get back here. I can't. There we go. This guy's gonna be no problem. And come to think of it, this is probably gonna mess things up with Amata, but I'm sure she understands.
You're no better than your.
The blood rage just overcomes me. Right, grab this guy's key, his password, a bunch of stim packs, that's good. Don't need a police baton for obvious reasons. And I've got enough lockpicks now to probably get into wherever I need to. Although, what the hell? Oh, shit. Okay, do I fight these guys? Oh, hold on. I've just noticed my health. Perhaps if I get close enough to them, then they'll ditch their guns and start attacking me. Time to spam all this meat and just get fat. Yeah, that's it. Your bullets are no match for Star Platinum. Oh no. Jonas is dead. Does he have anything on him? Oh, I should probably have a listen to that. Where would it be? It's in notes, right?
Hold on, Jonas. I need to record this first.
I'll just keep that on so you can read the subtitles.
I don't really know how to tell you this.
Maybe I should come up with a better name for my fists. I'm not feeling particularly strong about what I've got at the moment.
Thought about it for a long
I don't know.
time, but in the
Maybe
end,
something else will come to me. Maybe my fists have to earn their name.
so many
That would be
things could
cool.
have gone wrong.
Whilst this is playing, I'll see what's in these other areas. This looks like a martyr's room. Get these bobby pins just in case I need them.
Already know that I'm gone.
Because I think that unarmed is probably going to be the first skill that I max out. So I will end up probably putting points into other stuff later.
Maybe someday things will change.
I think that's about it.
I can't tell you why I left.
I've got his password. Is there anything else that I need to check in here? All these lockers might have something in them.
The vault isn't perfect.
I don't need those. I don't really need those either.
Enough to keep me going.
Don't mean to rush you.
I guess I'll just
I'd feel
go for it then.
got this over with.
Open the tunnel.
Go ahead. Goodbye. I love you.
Now it's time to get the hell out of here. Yeah, I'm thinking my fists need to earn their name. I can't just give them one. Maybe if something particularly cool happens, I'll think of something. I'm guessing this would be the secret exit to the vault entrance. Right. I need to open this. And then, before these guards come along, I'm hoping... Oh, wow, that frame rate. What is going on?
You actually opened it.
Yep, I'm doing it. Although, rather disappointingly, I'm not opening this door with my bare hands. Now then, I should probably talk to her before I leave.
Good, you're leaving. I guess you were trying to help me, but you didn't have to kill him.
I don't think you quite understand the situation here. Oh god. I don't know what to say. Oh jeez.
Gladly. The only reason I'm not calling the guards is out of respect for your dad. I don't want him to lose the only family he has left. You'd better get out of here before I change my mind.
Fine. Maybe I'll find some bigger enemies to punch in the face. And that'll be the exit into the wasteland, which signals the end of this little video. But before I do that, I'm gonna just respec my stats so I can put agility back to 5. I guess I'll keep my perception at 4 then, just for the sake of ease. Alright then. Time to get out of here.